Now, as soon as winter arrives, there's one hook bait that I pin most of my faith on. That has to be the humble maggot. I tend to bring mostly red, mix a few other colours in, usually a few whites, maybe a few bronze maggots in, just to have a bit of a change bait. But reds is what I pin most of my faith in. Importantly, I like to hook my maggots really light. So if I just nick it through the blunt end, just through the skin, that way that maggot's still wriggling nice and lively. So if you hook it too deep, it won't do that. Plus you run the risk of bursting it a little bit as well. Single maggot catches me a hell of a lot of fish. Single on like a 20 hook probably is what I tend to plump for. That'll catch roach, perch, skimmers, carp, especially when it's really, really cold. But if I'm getting a few silverfish trouble, I'll always plump for 2 maggots. Now I'll hook the first one like that. And the second one, when I'm fishing double maggot, I like to hook the second one through the very point of the end, rather than the fatter blunt end, through the point. For me, hooking them top and tail like that really seems to produce more bites, and more importantly, it stops the maggot doubling over itself so much. Might even fish a red maggot and a fluorescent pinkie. Now that's a little trick I've been using for the last couple of years now, especially on F1 venues. Don't ask me why, but one red maggot and one little pinkie seems to pick out quality F1s like you've never seen. I'm not sure why. Similarly, I might just be fishing maggots, but I might fish 2 or even 3 pinkies on the hook. I'll just hook them nice and lightly through the fat end again. And I tell you what, I often fish 3. So I might do 2 through the fat end, and then the last one through the pointed end. Just keeps it a bit more streamlined for when the fish take it in, I think. So there we are. 3 pinkies, fished over standard maggot feed. Can really pick out some better quality fish, skimmers and F1s in particular, and maybe an odd bonus carp. Now in general I do prefer live maggots. On the venues I fish, they just seem to be the #1 bait, a live maggot as opposed to a dead maggot. But occasionally I will try dead maggots, and if I haven't got any with me, I've only got live, it's ever so easy to create a quick dead maggot, and that's just to get a nice live maggot like that and rub it on your leg or rub it on anything like that. Give it a few rubs, and that softens it right up, but it also stuns it and kills it. That shouldn't come round. So once again, hook it through the blunt end, and there you are. Simple dead maggot there, and that does catch a lot of fish as well. Winter, it's all about experimenting, ringing the changes, starting a single, switch to a double if you want to catch some better fish, try 2 or 3 pinkies, try a dead maggot, try 2 dead maggots. It's all about ringing the changes, and that's what gets you bites in winter.